What's up, YouTube? It's FitzBro. We're recording this while we're live on Twitch, making our Abbasid Dynasty guide to the public update preview, January 2023. Now, there's a lot of new changes for the Abbasid Dynasty. We're going to go through all those so you know what to expect when you hit ladder. I think they're going to be quite good. But as always, we could see some different changes when it gets to the actual patch that's rolled out when this is put on live servers. Probably at the start of next season, not really sure. Now, you're watching this on YouTube. We do this on twitch.tv/FitzBro. Come over, follow, subscribe. We have people following and making sound effects. I had to turn the bot off. So let's get into this. What's new for the Abbasid Dynasty here in January for the pup? So the biggest changes you're going to see are going to be, well, almost all the changes are at the House of Wisdom. Of course, you know that the Abbasid Dynasty has the different options of what they age up with here for these different wings, but they've changed how each of these wings work. And there's even some new technologies moved around. So you're going to want to understand the ins and outs of this, whether you're playing as them or playing against them, so you know what to expect with the Abbasid Dynasty. Okay, let's go over the first thing that's really big. Fresh foodstuffs. This is the upgrade you used to get when you went for the economic wing that was available that made your villagers 50% cheaper. It is now always available, no matter what wing you go up with, in the town center. They did this because no matter what, people were going to pick the wing that had fresh foodstuff. So I think the point was, well, let's nerf it a little bit, make it so it's available, and now people might try some different options, and we'll talk about what some of those good options could be for you. But fresh foodstuffs, 35% discount for your villagers, 50 food and 125 gold. The caveat is, since it's available at your town center, you're going to have to skip training a villager, right? It takes 20 seconds to train a villager, 20 seconds to train fresh foodstuffs. So you're technically going to miss out on the villager. So there's a little opportunity cost. There's still a little bit of debate about when is that exactly is the best time to get this. If you're going for maybe a fast castle move or maybe some kind of fast aggression, it's going to vary, and we're going to see some different guides with that. And I'm going to be covering the best Abbasid build orders as I find them. So make sure you subscribe below if you plan on playing the Abbasid Dynasty, because it's one of my favorite civilizations. But anyway, it's here in the town center. So let's see, well, if that's moved, what's now in the House of Wisdom? Well, for the economic wing, it now gives you access to Fertile Crescent. Now, Fertile Crescent, it reduces the cost of economic buildings by 25%. So that is going to be your houses, your farms, your mills, your lumber camps, etc. That really stacks up over time. And think about it, you know, later in the game, as you are transitioning to farms, your farms are now cheaper. And oh, hey, I'm getting agriculture, which boosts my farm gather rate, also boosts your berry gather rate. And this is just going to be a great upgrade for your eco and into the middle to late part of the game. Also, yeah, most importantly, how did we almost forget? It includes town centers and docks. And that's massive. So let's do that for the first stage here. We'll go up to the economic wing. And let me turn off. Let's see, you can see that there. Okay, so Fertile Crescent, it's going to reduce the cost for economic buildings. Let's get it so you can see some of those changes. So you can see here, our house now, 37 wood. All of these top row items going to be only 37 wood. They used to be 50 wood a piece. Here's your dock. Now cost 56 wood. Abbasid already had cheaper docks to start with. 56 wood for a dock. That's absolutely wild, right? That's pretty crazy. And then come on over here, town centers. They have cost 300 wood and 262 stone. So for those of you who really like going for those 2 or 3 or 4 town center rooms with Abbasid, this is going to be a killer tech to have, right? Because you can be gathering your resources, grab Fertile Crescent, and now you've got all of your discounted town centers, etc. So pretty cool. Or 5 TCs, yeah, whatever you want. So that's going to be the main change in the economic wing. Everything else is the same as far as that's concerned. Next, I want to talk about one of my favorite changes about this, the culture wing. Let's go up with our culture wing. And when you do that, it just unlocks the same text you used to have, but preservation of knowledge, which gives a discount to technologies. By the way, nerfed just a hair, only 20% decrease now. But if you get that, it's going to decrease the cost of your age ups. So in this case, we're going to age 4, but where I like to do this is age up to the second age with the culture wing, get this upgrade, and then it's cheaper to age up to castle age. And you can do a rush to the castle age age up with your military wing going in the castle age, and it's going to be cheaper, and you start spamming man arms. Now, you got to have a little of a window of safety before that happens, but it makes Abbasid very versatile because you could be doing a huge boom, as they're known for doing eco boom, and people might be thinking, oh, they're just sitting back, it's Abbasid, or boom, you did a big fast castle and you're in their face with camels and man arms and all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty crazy. So let me show you this. So this would be going to the 4th age, 2400, 1200 gold. If I grab that, you can see the discount, 1920 food, 960 gold. So that is a pretty significant change for the culture wing and gives it some synergy if you want to go age 2 culture wing into a fast castle. It would be cheaper to age up the castle age, and military wing is a great option for going up to that next age. Let's show you a little bit about that. So the military wing now works differently. It's going to spawn different units depending on which age you get it. So if you get it going into the feudal age, it's going to give you 2 spearmen and an archer. If you get it going into the castle age, which I usually like, gives you 2 camel riders. And camel riders, they're pretty good for picking off some villagers, especially early on when maybe they don't have a ton of units or maybe they're sitting back booming. And if you get it going into the imperial age, like we're about to do right now, it gives you 3 hand cannoneers. So there you see, we've got our 3 hand cannoneers there. And it's pretty cool. Getting those few camels is kind of been nice synergy along with a few man-at-arms and stuff when I've been doing some fast castle builds, playing a few matches here on the pup. But let's show you another change here in the military wing. You see this tech right here? Composite bows. This used to not be available until the 4th age. This gives a 33% reduced reload time for your archers. So it does cost 120 wood and 280 gold. Now this is with that discount, right? Because we did get the culture wing discount, which I feel like in a lot of cases you want to have that probably. I don't know. We're gonna see what order people end up doing the age ups in. But that is a killer tech to make your archers good. Think about it. You got your archers with composite bows. You got your phalanx spearmen. I mean, Abbasid are so good, and getting this tech a little earlier, it's going to just give them a little bit more military power. So I really like that. And of course, you could also pair it with camel support in the 4th age. Camels increase the armor of nearby infantry by +2. Now let's talk about the final change for Abbasid. There was some changes in the, I mean, might as well show you. Let's build it in the Moss. They changed it. They renamed one of the upgrades. But where is it? Oh, it's this one. Oh, it's that one. Yeah. Proletization. This is what has you so your monks can, or your imams can convert enemy units. They just change what it's called. So the final change is going to be in the trade wing. Okay, so for the trade wing, when you make this, it's going to instantly spawn 3 traders. Doesn't matter which age you do this. Maybe someone's going to go for it in age 2 on French Pass or something, right? 3 traders, and wait, there's more. Your House Wisdom becomes a home market. You can set it to be a home market. You can't train traders out of the House Wisdom. That would be just crazy. But essentially, once I do that, it's going to become a home market. So I could, have my market scouted or whatever, go up with that, and boom, it finishes. And oh, wait, hold on. This is interesting. I'm housed. Let's see if they pop out, or do I just lose them? Oh, there it goes. Okay. So if you're housed, they won't spawn. Very interesting. I'm assuming it works the same for the military. I haven't tested it. So they're going to go out and grab the resources, bring it back. But it's very cool. It's 3 traders. It's not like amazing. A lot of times, like, you don't want that to be your home market spot. You typically want them to be like in the corner or something. But it might be a case in some maps, particularly on team games, maybe it's going to be a thing. And the thing that I am most excited here is there are just so many options for playing Abbasid now. There's so many wings to explore. I'm sure a meta will develop. People will come up with their favorite ones. But just off the top of my head, I think you can go the boom route, opening up with economic wing, getting fertile Crescent, getting those cheaper talent centers, getting a few talent centers out, and of course getting your fresh foodstuffs. Or you can go the fast castle route. You can go for culture wing, get that preservation knowledge, makes your castle age up cheaper, go into military wing. It's going to spawn out 2 camel riders when you hit it, and then you can start spamming man-arms, knights, archers, whatever you want to do from there. So that is going to be our Abbasid pup updates. Now, some of this might change when the real patch comes out, so if that does, I'll make an update to this guide. But I hope you enjoyed this over on YouTube. I also have a guide on my channel for the daily updates, including a new elephant, which is pretty cool. So go check that out. And if you like the content, as always, subscribe. We've got casted games. We're about to do a bunch of free-for-all games with our community over here on Twitch and all kinds of great stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.